Owning a Harley-Davidson is like dating a 10 with daddy issues. You love it, but it drives you insane. You drop 20 stacks on them and it leaks once a month and it gives you nothing but headaches. I own a Softail Slim, so today we're going to talk about something most won't, so I will. 8 things Harley riders secretly hate about their bikes. Let's get into it.
We run the night, we run the night, run.
Number 1, HD stands for $100. You ever heard the term HD stands for $100? That's actually a lie. It's more like $250 or $400. Harley-Davidson doesn't sell motorcycles. They sell emotional damage with chrome accessories. You walk into a dealership for a $12 bolt and walk out feeling like you just got out of child support court. Pockets empty, dignity shot, and somehow you're saying thank you, sir, like they just did you the favor. Then they look at you like your money has no value. You just got some screws and you're feeling like you got screwed without consent. Everything's $100. Tail light cover, $100. Chrome screws, $100. Little leather keychain, $100. To me, it's like walking into a club. You just wanted a drink, check out some chicks, and the bottle service IG model girl walks up with a baby 4th of July fireworks show on a platter. You black out, but when you wake up, you got $1,400 worth of parts you didn't even really need. And there's no model chick smiling at you like you're the biggest dealer in the neighborhood. It's just some guy named Dan looking at you like, do you need anything else? And don't get me started on the service department. They look at your bike, grunt once, rub their beard like they're consulting ancestors, and hit you with a quote that makes you feel like you're refinancing your house. And they love to say, we only use genuine Harley parts from Milwaukee. Only thing you know is that you got overcharged and they got it from overseas and put a Harley logo on it. But like a hot chick that really gets on your nerves, we deal with it. Because Harleys are some bad bitches. Number 2, the cult-like ego. Let's be real. Some Harley riders act like they weren't just sold the bike. They were baptized into a religion. The moment they throw their leg over that bike and hear that engine rumble, it's like they're part of a secret society that answers directly to the ghost of Evel Knievel. These dudes got the bar and shield tattooed on their ass. And if you dare pull up on a metric bike, God help you, something electric, they look at you like you walked in the church with no pants on. Everything becomes a test of loyalty. Is that a genuine HD shirt, brother? You wearing official HD gloves, bro? I'm just trying to ride to the gas station, not pass a loyalty oath to Harley-Davidson. Some of these guys act like the Harley ownership is a blood oath. Like if you switch brands, a raven shows up and notifies the elders. Calm down, Merlin. It's a motorcycle, not the Freemasons. So yeah, I love my Harley, but I'm not part of your cult, homeboy. I'm not getting the HD underwears. Chapter 3, that engine heat will cook your inner thighs. Let's talk about the part of Harley ownership no one wants to warn you about. Them thighs, specifically how they get slow roasted like a Thanksgiving turkey every time you hit traffic. You sit at red lights in July and suddenly you're getting cooked like a Waffle House skillet. That V-twin heat don't play. It rises up from the engine like Satan himself is under the tank licking your legs. Riders love to talk about the rumble, the torque, and the freedom, which is awesome. Can't lie. But they leave out the part where you feel like you're sitting on a George Foreman grill, and God forbid you're rocking shorts. You will be out here looking like rotisserie chicken with bug guts. Even the tough guys get humbled. You see the patched up dudes at a rally, mean mugging all day. You think it's because they're hardcore, but it's because they're aggravated because their nuts is sweaty as hell in those Levi's on a hot summer day. But secretly they shuffle to the shade like vampires because their legs are medium well. Not for style, but because their left leg is damn near charcoal. But when you get off that bike and you look at it, it does look beautiful as hell. Real quick, if you enjoy MC culture content, smash the like and the subscribe button. And give me a pound wherever you're from. And get your Ghostavelli mask, shades, Demons Row snapbacks in all colors, tank tops, crew necks, track races. We got it all. And you can get it on www.demonsrow.com. Let's get back into it. Number 4, you got to upgrade everything just to be stock. I hate this about Harley. Harley builds bikes like they're halfway done on purpose. I've been saying this for years, and you know it. They roll off the factory line looking almost right. Just enough attitude to pull you in, but still bland enough that you immediately start planning the upgrades before the ink even dries on the loan. It's like they gave you the skeleton of a badass bike and said, here, now pay to add the soul. You think Harley doesn't know that we love ape hangers? Of course they do. That's why they purposely ship every damn model with the same boring mid-rise bars. Like you're gonna be late to your job at JCPenney. They want you to pay $2,000 just to stop looking like you borrowed your uncle's bike for the weekend. Same with the pipes. The stock exhaust sounds like a dying lawnmower. And they know it. It's like buying a lion and it meows. You gotta drop another $1,000 just to make it roar like a real Harley should. And until then, you'll be sounding like a depressed scooter with a midlife crisis. Seats, garbage. Mirrors, plain as hell. That giant chrome console on the tank, ugly. Looks like a microwave bolted to your gas tank. They sell you the Freedom machine, but tell you gotta pay Freedom tax. And you can't even stop. Once you do the bars and the pipes, now the foot controls fell off. Then you want a fairing, maybe a more comfortable seat, new grips, new pegs, LED lights, a tuner, maybe air ride. It never ends. That base model you bought for $18,000 is now pushing 30, and you still feel like you're one part away from it being perfect. And the worst part, you're not. There will always be another part that you'll want, but we do it anyway every time because Harley just made it cool enough to bait you and just plain enough to trap you. It's like they sold you a black leather puzzle and dared you to finish it one overpriced part at a time. Number 5, the bike won't start when it's cold. There's something real humbling about standing in your driveway at 6 a.m., freezing your ass off, pressing that start button like it owes you money, and your Harley just coughs, groans, and gives you the silent treatment. It's cold outside, so guess what? Your bike's on a strike. It don't care if you late for work, late for a ride, or late on your payments. If the temperature drops, your Harley becomes a 700-pound decoration. And the worst part is we act like it's normal. You hear dudes saying, she just don't like the cold. Bro, it's not a person, it's a machine. But somehow, it got more mood swings than your ex. You out here whispering to it, giving it pep talks, turning the key like you're defusing a bomb, and still, click, nothing. Meanwhile, your neighbor's Honda starts up in 2 seconds, and they're gone before you even get your gloves on. While you stand there shivering, questioning all your life choices, while your Harley stares back at you like maybe you should have treated me better. You gotta jump it, then it fires up. And when it does, it sounds like a pissed off lawnmower coming back from the dead. But you still ride off like you just conquered something because deep down, you know you did. I remember I had a Star Striker when I first started riding. I kid you not, it was snow. I would just push the snow off the bike and ride to the gym. I had no car at this time, but my Softail, it hits 40 at night and it don't start up the next day. I love my Softail. It's my favorite bike, but that shit is annoying. And Harley knows this. They know we all accept it because when that thing's running right, it feels like you're riding thunder. But when it's cold, you better bring a portable charger, jumper cables, and willingness to be humbled in public. Number 6, constant oil leaks and drips. Let's talk about the dirty little secret Harley owners love to ignore, the leaks. That sweet little spot on the garage floor that keeps growing. You wipe it up, it comes back. You ignore it, it multiplies. It's like the bike's bleeding out one drop at a time, and we just call it character. Ask any old school Harley guy about it, and he'll say, if it ain't leaking, it's out of oil. Like that's a feature, not a flaw. Our bike shouldn't need an oil pan under it like it's a busted lawnmower. This ain't 1963. This is a brand new machine, and it's marking territory like a stray dog. And don't think it's just from bad maintenance. You could change your oil like a surgeon, and it'll still, out of nowhere, it'll just happen. Primary cover, seeping. Oil filter, dripping. Transmission case, leaking like it's telling secrets. And what does Harley say? That's just how they are. It gets to the point where you stop asking, how bad is it leaking this time? And the messed up part, we accept it. We act like it's a rite of passage. Like you're not a real Harley rider until you've left a little something on someone's driveway. Meanwhile, your buddy on the Yamaha, bone dry, clean garage, no stains, no shame. But we're over here acting like our oil spots or tattoos, permanent reminders of the lifestyle. And I know Harley is the standard, best bike in the world, all that good stuff. But I've had other bikes and this problem never happens. And I see this happen with so many people that own Harley. Number 7, they sell you Rebellion, then void your warranty for actually using it. Harley markets rebellion like it's a feature. Freedom, noise, middle fingers to the system. They want you to feel like the outlaw, but then they act like they don't like outlaws. That's a whole nother story. The last real rider on the road, but trying to do something even slightly rebellious, and then suddenly they're like, well, that voids your warranty. Put new pipes on it, warranty's void. Tune your ride so it actually runs right, void. Change your handlebars to look like something that doesn't look like stock furniture, void. They'll throw the lifestyle at you like a rock concert commercial. Loud pipes, black leather, open road. But once you actually ride it hard, hit the throttle, or God forbid, mod it yourself, they treat it like you hacked the Pentagon. You pull up like I thought this was the freedom machine. They're like, not that much freedom. You bought a Harley, not an iPhone, but they treat it like one. Closed system, don't touch anything, bring it to the dealer, pay full price, smile while doing it. It's rebellion in the brochure, but in real life, it's rules, restrictions, and a politely worded slap in the face. And the real punchline, half the mods they void warranties over are the same ones they advertise on their own showroom bikes. But unless you pay them to install it, it's illegal magic. Suddenly you're not a proud Harley rider, you're a warranty criminal. So yeah, ride free, but only if it's in the exact way corporate says you're allowed to. Number 8, you can never just ride. There's always something that needs fixing. Owning a Harley means you don't just ride. You manage a full-time relationship with a machine that constantly wants attention. You don't hop on and go, no. First you check the oil, then the battery, then the bolts. Something's always loose. It's always, this doesn't sound right today. It's supposed to be this freedom machine, but it starts to feel like a needy ex. One day it's the clutch, next day it's the throttle cable, then the blinkers start acting like they're on shrooms. It never ends. You fix one thing and something else starts talking back. And I know this isn't everyone's experience, but it happens to a lot of people. So don't just jump in the comments and say, oh, well, that never happened to me, because it happened to a lot of other people. Even when nothing's wrong, you're still paranoid. You're listening to every noise like it's a death rattle. You start diagnosing stuff mid-ride like a trauma surgeon. Was that a knock? Is that vibration new? Why does it smell like regret? And yeah, the older riders will say that's the beauty of it. You gotta wrench it to ride it. Bro, I want a motorcycle, not a second job. The Harley experience comes with an unofficial mechanical degree and a drawer full of tools you didn't even know existed. But we love it. We could complain, cuss, spend half the ride listening to problems, but deep down, we wouldn't trade it for anything else. Because when that thing runs right, even if it's just for a few hours, there's nothing like it. It's chaos, it's maintenance, it's freedom with problems. And after all that, I still love my Harley. If it leaks, if it rattles, burns my thighs, breaks my wallet, and gives me trust issues every time I hit the starter, I'm going to keep coming back for that bike. We got that toxic relationship, the kind that hurts, but somehow still feels right. Because when it's just me and the bike and that road, all the problems fade, and for a few miles, you feel untouchable. Until it breaks down again and you're Googling tow truck near me with tears in your eyes. I'm just joking. Let me ask you though, what's the one thing you hate about your bike but put up with anyway? Drop that in the comments. And thank you for tuning in to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby.